Sup, I'm Ellie and welcome to the channel. I am currently participating in a 100-week challenge. And well, this is my first reflection video. I will be doing this every 10th video. Heads up, the overarching theme is going to be consistency, because so far throughout the challenge, it is the thing that has had the biggest impact and rippled into so many other things. And though it feels a little bit like I'm shouting into the void right now, I'm going to do it nonetheless, because maybe, just maybe, there is a little bit of value in it that could help someone else. And plus, it's part of my chosen process, so. Also, please excuse the background noise. We do live right off of a highway, and well, there's always traffic. I started my channel for the first time last year, February, but it fell on its back pretty soon after. And though I have wanted to revive it ever since then, I didn't. So when presented with the 100 challenge, knowing that YouTube is a long-term plan, I immediately knew this is the way to revive my channel, but in a more meaningful and intentional manner. For the record, the challenge doesn't have to be executed over 100 weeks. It is typically done over 100 days, but I specifically chose to do it over 100 weeks. One of few, apparently. Let me just start off by saying, first of all, when I talk about these things, I'm talking about both the creation of art and the production of videos, because I love both. So, let's get into it, shall we? One of my biggest fears was not posting when the time came. One, I was worried that I wouldn't be able to keep up with the schedule. And two, I was worried that my videos wouldn't be good enough. When we look at the videos that our favorite creators put out on this app, I think that most of us pretty quickly compare our starting line with pretty much the end game of these creators. If not the end game, but just where they are in their process, which is typically years ahead of us, right? My NLP practitioner and accountability partner very quickly helped me get through that with a whole series of activities in a 15-day prep period. And that's where I had to answer the most important questions about what I want to do, why I want to do it, and what I hope to achieve from it. And though I sum that up pretty quickly, it is a pretty in-depth process. But through that process, I was able to build a foundation, and I was steady enough on that foundation to proceed forward without those fears. So, how's all this changed my perspective, my channel, my plan forward, and even my life? Well, for me, it's been the showing up in spite of the views, in spite of the subscribers, in spite of the bad art and the bad videos. Consistency, which is also one of my principles. I'd say that has been one of the biggest game changers for me. And it really does seep into everything else. For example, viral schmiral. I'm not trying to go viral and create a success overnight. I'm showing up consistently because I'm trying to build community that will return to my videos because they find value in it continuously, because they like it here. It's pretty much washed out imposter syndrome, because I'm not looking at the results of my efforts. I'm looking at my efforts and where that is leading. And a happy result of that is all feedback right now, good or bad, is just information. Like, for example, if one of my videos gain only 2 views one week, which has happened, or I only gain 2 subscribers one week, which has happened, I don't go into immediate panic mode and think that maybe this is not for me. Maybe I'm not good enough to do this. Instead, it's information. It's feedback, even if it sucks. Also, showing up consistently since I revived the channel has shown me what my schedule looks like in actuality. I am a die-hard fan of structure, routine, and a checklist. But putting a bunch of things on a checklist is very different to implementing those things day by day, week by week. It's showing me what I can realistically pack in a day and what I can realistically achieve in a week. And realistically showing me what I need to create the type of video that I really want to. And while showing up meant getting things done, and getting things done meant not obsessing over perfectionism. And this pretty much becomes full circle because it brings me back to that first part I was talking about when we compare our starting line to other people's end game. I, for one, am one of those people that can get very pedantic over things and as a result really get stuck on those things, which takes time, right? And time is of the essence when you're showing up week by week, doing things that take time. And the information from all of that becomes building blocks, which means I can now make meaningful changes. For one, I am pretty dead set on posting a video every week. One video for 100 weeks is the challenge after all, but 1 week is not enough time for me to create the type of video that I really want to. But thanks to the prep period and my AI, which is pretty much my assistant at this point, and the consistency with which I've been creating art and videos, I have been able to build a big enough runway to switch to a 2-week cycle while still posting every single week. It means I don't have to switch to a schedule where I post every second week and compromise on the challenge and my ambition to post every single week. Another happy side effect that consistency seems to ripple into is confidence and trust. In showing up consistently, in spite of everything or regardless of everything, I'm learning to trust myself, my decisions, my instincts, and my strategy. I want to leave you with this thought. If you are like me, perfectionistic in your ways and can get obsessive and pedantic over little things, I shall bestow onto you the wisdom that my NLP practitioner and accountability partner bestowed onto me. And that is that Superman can shoot laser beams from his eyes. But what would he be if he was using it to shoot up buildings all the time and creating chaos? Instead, he uses it to fight crime and big bad villains. It's a superpower. And that is it. That's the story, the end of my first reflection video of the 100-week challenge and the impact it's had on me and my channel. And something that I find so valuable is that the impact that it's having feels lasting. But that's it. Thank you for your time and thank you for watching.